Hey crew, it's Coach Josh with GarageGangGyms.com, and today I'm coming to you from my kitchen. Now, this isn't a recipe video per se. We will get into that a little bit, but actually, I need to tell somebody. I need to tell you guys we are switching apps. My goal is to switch apps January 1st. Okay, so that's still a few weeks away. I'm just trying to let you know that this is what I want to do. Some of you already know because you guys are my guinea pigs and you're kind of working through it, but everybody will be switching in January. What's different about these apps? So, as you guys know, the current app, and you'll see a graphic over my head, the current app is blocky, boring. It's simple, but sucks. It's slow, right? I can't reach out to you through there. I can't message you. I can't give you notifications. Really, there's actually a bug right now with notifications, even though I wanted them so bad, but there's a bug happening. And you know what? It's just time. I'm pissed. We're done with this app. So the new app is an actual app. You have to download it from the Apple Store or the Google Play Store. It's an actual app. And the nice thing about this is it's a third-party company that I pay to use this app. So it's called Justcoach. Okay. For now, apparently there's a way I can brand, but we'll cross that bridge if it ever comes. But it'll be Justcoach. But it'll be Coach Josh Pearson, in Justcoach being your coach. I'm writing the workouts. I'm doing the cardio. I'm planning your weeks. I'm doing all the structure. I'm setting up all the programs for you. Okay. It's just a different app. It's a different place. And there's a lot of work to be done, which is why we're waiting until January to make sure that all of the stuff from the old app is still there, minus your weight history. So I do apologize for that. The weight history is going to be gone. But if I'm not mistaken, the current app, when I'm no longer paying for it, I still gain access to a free version. And that free version, you may not have the capability of putting the URL on your home screen, but you should still have access to all of that stuff in the same place. You just now have to use your web browser instead of being able to have it saved to your home screen. It was a perk that came with paying for it. So Josh, what is different about this new app? Well, this new app is based on a calendar, okay? I can actually put certain things on certain days for you if your schedule allows for it. For some of you, your schedule changes every time you turn around, and your programs are still going to be set up so that you can do them whenever you need to. You're going to be able to do them ahead of schedule, behind schedule. If you miss a day, I'm only able to do it on a Wednesday, it's Tuesday. Great, you can still do that just like with the old app. But the cool thing with this calendar, you have a workout on Tuesday, it's going to remind you on Tuesday you have a workout. It's awesome. If you have a weigh-in, it's going to remind you on that Thursday, Friday, whatever, which is awesome. It's going to keep you guys more accountable. When it comes to your weigh-ins, if you want, you can now send me a progress picture. Unfortunately, you guys can't upload video yet. And the reason I say that is for some of you, you guys send me video of your lifts. You're still going to have to do that through email or whatever, Instagram, Facebook Messenger, however you're sending them to me currently. You'll still have to do that for now. But picture-wise, if you want to do a progress picture, great. Let's bank them. They're just between you and me, right? If you want a plan that features 40 different recipes with 5 ingredients or less, 4 different weeks of eating, 7 days, 4 meals to choose from each day. Now, stopping there, you'll have your breakfast, a snack of choice. So there's 3 different things that you can rotate through however you want. You'll have a lunch, and then you will have a dinner. Now, you can eat them whenever you want. It doesn't have to be for breakfast. If you have to eat your breakfast and the snack as one because time kind of got away from your schedule that day, great. But it's a plan. Every single day, 4 different times, 4 different selections of food, depending upon your schedule and how you eat them, 2 times, 3 times, 1 time a day, whatever. You will have a grocery list every single week for those. So this grocery list is what took so long, okay? I figured it out. We're good. But it's a lot harder than you think to have 28 different things going on in 1 week, all their ingredients, and get it all figured out for a shopping list. But we have shopping lists. So you're going to see you need 8 eggs this week if you're going to follow it to a T what I give you. You need this much rice, you need peppers, whatever. full shopping list every single week before you need to eat them, okay? Your week ends on Sunday, so you get the shopping list Sunday, because most people, that's when you're grocery shopping. You will have food figured out for that whole day, so you have a plan. And then you're setting the plan for Monday through Sunday that next week, okay? So you'll always have a plan. Now, this plan is also great because there's also a meal off. You don't have to take it on Saturday. It doesn't have to be for dinner. But if your kid's got a game and you're going to have Subway on the way home, if you want to take your wife out for her birthday because it's Thursday and that's what we're doing, okay, great. If whatever, you work late, you need pizza, you're starving for something, whatever. You get a free meal throughout the week and you can use it whenever you want. The nice thing about that is when you have a free meal, and I have it set up on Saturday, on Friday, the meal that you made for the evening is your lunch for the day, just in case you're traveling somewhere, so that you always have something packed. You always have leftovers ready if you're going to be away, especially if you're grocery shopping. Don't you want to have your meal figured out ahead of time so that you're not tempted in the grocery store? So 40 different recipes, 4 different weeks, 28 meal snacks throughout the week. The first 3 weeks are all completely different. The fourth week is kind of a blend. And then the cool thing about this program is we can run it again and again and again. And we can tweak this recipe and we can change this one for you because you don't eat tuna. Okay, great. Let's change it out for you. That way you guys can get to your result. Now, some of you, when you're going to look at these shopping lists, you're going to say, wow, that's a lot of food. Again, 40 different recipes. You're going to need a lot of ingredients, okay? But it's always best to have all of those ingredients on hand because then you always have a plan. You know what's not a plan? What are we eating for dinner tonight? Not a plan. So you have your workouts. You have different habits that we can build. Weighing in. Are you drinking your water? Let me teach you something. We can completely change the workout whenever we want, just like you currently can now. You can see the workouts ahead of time. You can see your previous workouts once you've done the workouts again. Now, inside of these workouts, instead of me saying, all right, I need you to do 12 pull-ups and rest a minute. That's a lot. Rest a minute, let's say. Great. Instead of you looking up at a clock, wait, let me switch out of this app, let me get the timer going. Or, as most of you do, let me just guess it. That was about a minute. No. In the app now, there's a 1 minute timer if I say 1 minute. If I say you're doing cardio and it's a 10-minute, circuit, great, cool. 10-minute timer. If you're going 20 seconds of, burpees, 20 seconds of squat jumps, and a minute break after that, you have a 20-second timer with the first exercise, a 20-second timer with the second, and a minute to rest. You can use these timers multiple times. As soon as one is done, you can reset and do it again. The reason you'll see on supersets that there's 2 timers and it's the same is because then you can do your first exercise. Let's say there's a rest interval in between, or maybe it's do push-ups for 20 seconds. You can actually click on that timer, then see what the next exercise is, and you'll see this ahead above me. You'll see what the next exercise is, read it, okay, watch the video, whatever's going on. At least you did your 20 seconds of whatever before. Okay, now I have another 20-second timer. Oh, I'm just going to stay down here. I can remember I'm doing burpees and squat jumps, right? And I'm going to do, my 20-second timer, 20-second timer for squat jumps. Okay, 1 minute rest. Great. 20 seconds burpees, 20 seconds. And you can just use the same 2 timers at the bottom. That one's really cool. Now, with every workout, you have unlimited room to leave me a note. Instead of 35-pound dumbbells and it felt and I get nothing, you can write me a whole block. Oh my gosh, it hurt my elbow. It felt great. I got a new record. Okay, great. Then beneath that, how hard was the workout? You know how hard it is to read when someone says easy, hard, middle finger, smiley face, crying emoji, whatever. You know how hard that is to just figure out and decode, right? So now you have a scale, 1 to 10. Just guess, right? Why? If it was a 5, it's a 5. If it was kind of hard, it's a 7, it's an 8. Who cares? Pick a number. It was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life, 10. It was so easy, I kind of feel like I didn't work out today, 1 or 2. Okay? What's a 3 or 4? A light week. Now, for those of you going through phase training, phases 1, 2, and 3, there are light weeks built into that. Those are my strength athletes, just letting you know. That's when it should be a 3 or a 4. Okay. But it's going to give me the ability to understand exactly how hard it was for you, because when I'm selecting your weights, when I'm selecting your sets, I go based off of your comments. If you said it was the hardest thing in your life, I'm going to change it in some way, shape, or form. Maybe it's a little lighter. Maybe I put fewer repetitions, but keep the same weight. See if instead of it being a 10, I can drop it down to like an 8. Okay, great. Because we don't need to be maxing out in every single workout. Just because I say do a set of 10 doesn't mean your arms fall off. And then you say, oh, shoot, I'm supposed to do 3 more sets. How am I supposed to do that? That's not how we do sets of 10, okay? And at the end of every workout, there is an optional, and I do stress optional, extra feedback that you could give me. It's how did you sleep? How was your nutrition? How's your energy? Things like that. The nice thing about all of these new metrics that we can actually track is we can actually track them. So, Josh, why are we changing apps? Because in my own life, in my own training, and in my own business, I want to get better always. Every time I work out, every time I eat something, every time I max out something, every time I do a workout with you guys, every time I write a program, every time I make a business decision, I want to get better. And this app is better. Okay? There's going to be some growing pains. There's going to be a few questions. The workouts are going to be there and they're going to be better. I want to give you the best tool for you to actually see the results you're looking for. The current app is a fine tool. This one is just better. Okay? It's going to help structure your day better. It's going to help structure your calendar because you're going to see a workout on Tuesday rather than it says Tuesday workout, right? You're going to see it. Oh, shoot, that's right. Okay. I've got these meals planned if that's what you want to add to your life. I've got this new habit that I'm working on. I'm weighing in twice a week, whatever it is. And I'm doing this workout on Monday, Thursday, Friday, whatever. Okay. It's just going to help wrap your mind around your day better and better and better. And those shopping lists, I swear to you, are awesome. Just, you don't even have to think about it. Just pick those things up. If you're searching online, if you're shopping online for your groceries, boom, just search, search, search. You can copy it over. You could, whatever, right? It's going to make your training experience even better. And I'm not going to charge you any more for it. I just want to give you the best tool I possibly can. This tool is so new that it hasn't even launched yet. Certainly the website isn't going to be updated talking about it yet. And I'm talking to you guys about it because it's going to affect you for sure. It's going to change it for sure. And I want you to go into this is going to be a great experience. We're going to know what to do in the kitchen a little bit more. He's going to make these recipes easier for us. It's 5 ingredients. He gives us the shopping list. Now I just have to make sure I take that food out and it's thawed and I'm ready to go because my fridge is full of all the stuff I need for this week's food, rather than what am I going to eat Thursday and it's Thursday. Okay? That is going to help you guys see the results that you're looking for even better. And again, I'm going to keep coming to you with as good of tools, with as much lessons as I can, everything I possibly can, so that you guys can see your results. I'll see you guys next time. This is Coach Josh. The new app is pretty sweet.